welcome to another episode of James Montreal Beer Review. I'm kind of wrapping up my second season, just got a few more episodes left to come, but this is approaching the end slowly. And you know, they say if you want something really bad, eventually it might come to you. As I've said in my previous reviews some time ago, we don't really get any American craft beers here in Montreal. Well, guess what? Until recently we didn't, but then suddenly they started carrying things like Rogue, Dead Guy Ale, and Sam Adams Boston Lager. Well, this is only 2 beers, right? But this is something I'm hoping that they're going to bring more beers to us here in Montreal. Meanwhile, in the neighbouring Ontario, they have many more beers available for sale, namely Dogfish 60-minute IPA. This is something most craft beer drinkers probably recognize, especially if you're from the States. This is one of the best American IPAs I've heard. This has been recommended to me many times. Now, they don't really sell any other varieties of Dogfish as of now in Canada, I think. Not the 90-minute, not the 120-minute, but, you know, this is something. I didn't want to pick up whole 6-pack, but I did buy 1 bottle for my last trip to Toronto. Speaking of Toronto, I'm wearing my newly acquired Mill Street Tank House Ale t-shirt. I bought at the brew pub. It's an exceptional. It's probably my favorite Canadian beer, one of the top 3 or top 5 for the moment. And the brew is so nice. People are nice. The little shop they run is really nice. They have like a shirt for most of the beers, but I settled on this one because it's my favorite from them. Anyhow, so yeah, I bought this Dogfish bottle in Toronto. There's not much about it on the bottle. It just says that it's a 6% ABV, which is, in my opinion, only appropriate for an IPA. And it's a 12-ounce bottle, 355 mils. It's of course adopted for Canada, these bottles. Brewed and bottled by Dogfish Head Craft Brewery Incorporated in Milton, Delaware. So it's still East Coast. Now this has been said that this is the best IPA on the East Coast, I think. Not much else to say about the bottle. I haven't read the beer advocate descriptions of it, but I've seen many reviews. This is like one of the most acclaimed IPAs in the States today, I think. Let's get a review and pour it into my little noni glass and see what it's all about. Okay, so it's not a twist off like most American craft beer bottles are. I'll show you the cap in a sec. There's a fish. It's pretty plain, but at the same time it's kind of stylish in my opinion. So is the bottle. It's nice and plain, but you know, nice and minimalist, but at the same time it's very nice. Some recent beer reviews of this beer, namely Chad's beer review and Jeremy's from Power User, have really made me want to try this beer. That's why I picked it up, and I figured I might as well, you know. Such a nice, strong. See, I'm sitting like pretty far away, but oh wow, that's an intense scent to it. Looking at the body, it's slightly pale for an IPA, but having said that, this is slightly pale for an English IPA. But American IPAs, from what I've seen so far, are really usually of this color. So this is kind of standard for them. So it's an orange kind of golden color. Pretty much clear, some bubbles coming up, rising, not too many I think. The head is rich and pretty much white, nice frothy head on it. Pretty appealing, nothing too spectacular, but at the same time, you know, it looks appetizing to me. Oh, this is such a robust pine, floral kind of aroma to it, with plenty of citrus, plenty of grapefruit, which kind of got me, for the first time trying IPA, it's kind of got me that grapefruit, powerful aroma to it. Some biscuity kind of malts as well. But yeah, that's just such a nice, real IPA smell to it. Nothing that sets me off at this point in time. Let's give it a try. Oh wow, this is even better than I expected, man. Oh whoa. Oh blimey, this is so good. it's so smooth, and it's not really I'd say light to medium body to it, but it kind of like rolls down your tongue and it hits your palate. Nothing too sharp. You get a nice hoppy profile. At the same time, it's really kind of smooth, kind of like wraps everything around. I don't know, it kind of like goes down your throat so nice. With that floral, citrusy, robust aroma, just bursting with flavor. It's my impression I get. It's just so good. It's kind of, the malts are pretty apparent actually, even though they're certainly like overpowered by hops, which only is logical for this beer, but it's so well balanced. I'm just surprised, and the bitterness is that nice bitterness. It's not even that sharp. I mean, I still appreciate sharp bitterness. I've grown to like it, but this doesn't have that, you know, sharp, dry kind of bitterness that lingers on. No, this is like the real deal. It's so good. I just like, Oh, now I blame myself for only getting one bottle. I should have got at least 2 or 3. No, it's a whole 6-pack. It's kind of expensive actually in Ontario. I think it's about $15 for 6-pack, while a single bottle is only $2. So yeah, I should have got like 6 singles. That would worth it be cheaper than get a 6-pack. So amazing. That's why I love IPAs as recently. You know what? I think I'm slowly becoming a full hop head, because this beats anything that most multi kind of beers have to offer to me. Look at the lacing; it stays, doesn't go down, doesn't, you know, vanish. Oh, amazing! So the mouthfeel is very smooth, very like bursting with flavor. You get a lot of citrusy notes in it. It's moderately sweet as well. So maybe that's why the bitterness is not rough, because it's well sweet as well, and just very enjoyable. Come back to this, but so far, this is just perfect. Wow, this is such an amazing, outstanding kind of beer. It's probably one of the best IPAs I've ever tasted, and at this point I've tasted quite many in the latest few months. I've certainly been a fan of the style, and this only proves my point that it's such an amazing style. It's one of my favourite styles now. Such a robust, it's just bursts with flavour. First you get that powerful kick, powerful punch with hops, loads of pine, citrus notes like grapefruits, maybe a touch of orange as well. Then you get some malts as well. It's pretty significant for what you get, some biscuit type malts, and it's not entirely hops. It's still balanced. I mean, the hops are certainly prevalent, but at the same time you still get nice kind of bready malt. It's fairly sweet as well, which probably enhances the drinkability for people who don't like beers that are just totally bitter and totally on the sweet kind of side. Well, I'm certainly joining the camp of all the beer reviewers who have praised this. This is a top-notch IPA, top-notch beer. Certainly going to get a 5 out of 5 from me. I can't find anything wrong. I only can find all the good things about it. So it's 5 out of 5 for Dogfish 60 minutes India Pale Ale. That's what it says in the label actually. And well, as far as drinkability, I think I would have too many of these. Maybe 2 bottles would be my limit, because this is a beer you want to enjoy, and enjoy it to the fullest. You don't want to chug it down or something like that. But yeah, this went perfectly. This one bottle is just so smooth, kind of really nice. That does it for this review. I think there's not much else to say about this beer. I only can praise it. I could praise it for the whole day, but nobody wants to see that. But yeah, 5 out of 5. This was Dogfish 60-minute IPA, and I'll see you guys later. Cheers.